For the day. And the question today is who's the angel in your life? And there was some background to this. Last week, we were taking a look at a beautiful passage from the book Secrets of Heaven, and it's talking in there about Christian New Church theology and what are angels in essence. And angels in essence are the very best of humanity. And I love that idea when you think of angels, best of humanity. So if you want to know what an angel looks like, look at the very best things in humanity, and that's what you see. And it's a beautiful concept because we can put our heads around it. It means angels aren't ethereal. They're not so far out there we can't imagine them. They're human beings who've refined those qualities that make us the most human. Fast forward to this week. We've had a wonderful week down here in Vero Beach, had a chance to meet so many people, and it's really been a fun visit. And it just feels like every year we've been doing this 5 or 6 years now. Every year it gets a little bit better. Every President's Day weekend, a lot more fun. So, and it's always been fun. It just keeps getting better, which is great. And this year, one of the things that we did was we hosted a number of folks over here for a dinner, and as is often the case, we like to do questions. I like to offer questions out there to the table to hear what people think. And the question we offered this time was, "Who's the angel in your life?" And it was just so good to hear people talk, and because you really do. I mean, yeah, and I'm gonna paraphrase, get to the end here in a second, but you just like instantly goes, people have answers for that. I hope you have answers for that. I hope some of you are brave enough to throw it in the comment section. Who's the angel in your life right now? Because we all have them. And the idea angel in the Hebrew means messenger. So it's this messenger, combining the idea of messenger with the best of humanity. It's just such a great combination and very inspiring to talk about and to hear what people have to say. It really is totally remarkable to me to hear these conversations. And we get to the end and we're kind of wrapping it up, and somebody brought up a beautiful point, which is that look at how this resonates, right? So here's this external thing where we're talking about angels in our lives. We're sharing it as a groups connected as with all things. There's a lot of laughter, there's a lot of tears. It's beautiful stuff. And this person made the point, and it's true. And here I'm using the language I would use for it, not the language they were using per se. But we have this external thing, it resonates with something deep in our hearts. And what is that? Well, that's the angel part of us that is growing and opening and starting to learn more and more about the world. And that'll become our heavenly home of sorts. That's who we are becoming. That is the better angels of our nature, literally starting to find that way to work their way through our lives. I mean, it really is good stuff. And I think we can look at that and we can look at it with a lot of joy and a lot of inspiration. And so what does this all mean for our lives this week? Well, it means look at the angels in your lives. Like, look at who they are. Give voice to it. Tell someone, tell them, you're just an angel. Thank you so much. You help me, inspire me all the time. Just what really helps you. And just put that out there because, boy, that is good energy. And again, somebody also made the comment in there, like, you could sit around the dining room table and have a conversation about the weather, which is fine. Or you could have a conversation that actually leads to a more inspired life, which is finer. We'll just say it that way. And so, yeah, if you want to take that question at dinner tonight, more power to you. So, with that, dear friends, that's the message as we start out the week. I will be in flight as you are watching this. So, please just leave a written comment and I will answer it as soon as I can once we get back on the ground tomorrow. And with that, as we always do here at New Church Live, it's time for a gentle landing. What we're going to do is we're going to do a little meditation, a little prayer, a little blessing, and yeah, and then wish you all a great week ahead. So with that, dear friends, let's get a little breath and a little meditation from the Old Testament. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am. Be still and know that I. Be still and know that. Be still and know. Be still and Be still. Be. Our Father, who art in the heavens, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, as in heaven, so upon the earth. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we also forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. May the Lord lift up his countenance upon you, bring you peace, bring you home. Amen. All right, dear friends, God bless. And next time I'll be chatting, we'll be up from our hometown of Bernathen, Pennsylvania. Take care and God bless. Bye bye. Like our content? It's funded by viewers like you. Please consider becoming a sustaining supporter